How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Expedition League Day 2. We are in Day 2. Uh, I'm like super excited to play today. I've been... What was it? Yesterday we left off at the end of Act 3, I think, right? And essentially I had just started with Conk Path Totems. It wasn't that good, and that night, so yesterday night, I played maybe like 30 minutes more, and I was like, you know what, I think we can get it to work if we just get a little bit more damage. And I ended up playing through Act 4. I think I'm at the Harvest now. I haven't fought Malachai yet. I still have to go do my lab. So hey Dream, yeah, I played a little bit more, and I found like an awesome weapon. I found this axe, and the moment I found this axe, my Consecrated Path totems all of a sudden ended up with like a whole bunch of damage. So now my Consecrated Path totems are on a 4-link, obviously with Earthbreaker. That's what creates the totem in the first place. And I have added fire damage as well as multiple totems. The multiple totems gives me +2, so like 2 more totems, which is actually really useful. And actually what I do need to do right now is probably let's see. I have Enduring Cry, Vulnerability. So, okay, so I should put Ancestral Totem together with multi-totems as well. That way I have some Ancestral Totems on this. Oh no, do I need multi-totem? Let's try it. Do I get it from you? Multi. So let's get one more multi-totem.
See ya.
Together with Ancestral Protector. Protect... I don't have one? Huh? Because apparently the protector works in conjunction with the Consecrated Path totems. Ancestral Protector, multi-totem, so I can do something like this.
Take care.
So I'll have 2 Ancestral Protector I probably just want 1, to be honest. Let me try just with 1 and then see how that goes. Let's go to Hideout real quick. So that means with this I'll have 4 of these. And 1 of these. Okay, that works. So we will have 3 Consecrated Path Totems and 1 Ancestral. And I think that actually increases our attack speed, right? Does it? Hold on. Ancestral Protector. More attack speed while totem is active. So let's unequip this real quick. So yeah, so I have Consecrated Path Totems 0.82 with Ancestral Protector 0.93. Okay, so it does work. Alright. So first thing I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go do my lab. If you summon them first, you don't need multi-totem. Multi-totem just has to be on the one summoned after. Okay. So if I do this, oh, I summon my Consecrated totems first, and then I do Ancestral Protector after. Okay, so this is gonna give me a little bit more attack speed because I drop faster attacks, but the damage is looking pretty good right now. I'm thinking towards the end game. Right now I'm playing with like a 2-handed axe. This is starting to look like a Brutus Lead Sprinkler kind of build. I think that's where I'm gonna scale my damage. I'm looking at my stats right now. I already have 303 strength, which is, I mean, it seems like a lot, and like with the way I'm pathing, I'm probably just gonna pick up more and more strength. I was debating whether I wanted to go like Facebreaker, Abysses, and go like a crit slam build, or a Brutus Lead Sprinkler, and I honestly don't know which one has more damage. But given that we're like scaling all this fire damage with Consecrated Path, this just seems like a natural way to do things. So I'm excited to give that a try. But yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much where I'm at with this character right now. And it's going pretty well, I would say. So yeah, so oh shoot. Was there a recipe back there? There might have been. So right now, the damage is just okay with the totems. It's really safe though, because I just kind of get to run around with the totems and you know, the totems don't really know how to target anything, which is kind of weird. But otherwise, you know, you just run around in circles and totems takes care of everything for you. You know? And it looks so awesome too. I actually really like this build so far. I'm having a lot of fun. The problem with Brutus Lead Sprinkler is that you need so much strength to match a 1.6k physical DPS two-hander or higher with all the other useful stats on it. A 1.6... I don't think I've ever had a 1.6k physical DPS two-hander. The most I've ever had was like 700. So, not a problem. Not gonna be a problem here. Okay, I don't really want to do this here. Let's just try and get to the end as fast as I can.
My mana is gone.
Okay, so the trials seem pretty quick. I have one-handers with more DPS than that. Yeah, I mean, maybe I got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure I never had that much DPS on two-handers. Weapon, like, I never get really far into the end game to have, like, good weapons. So it's much better for me to use a unique. That way I don't need to, I don't ever get to that point, so it's probably gonna be fine. Yeah, the totems are definitely doing a lot of damage though, as they should. I'm like over leveled for this kind of content. This area is level 33 and 42, so definitely, you know, if it wasn't going well, I'd be quite worried. Admittedly, the weapon that I have is pretty strong. I got it off of one of those Geed gambles. I don't know what she's actually called, but yeah, I gambled for it, and I asked for an axe, and then they delivered. It was a pretty good axe, and I'm like, holy crap, our damage problems have been solved. So yeah, I honestly, I've been so excited to play. I'm having a lot of fun with this character, and just with like, with the game itself, you know. I checked Reddit for like a couple last night, and there were so many people who got salty. Oh, this game's garbage, I hate it now. But meanwhile, I'm over here going like, I can't wait to play. I couldn't sleep last night. I literally couldn't sleep. I was so excited. I don't know what it was. The first day of the league just got me going. Unfortunately, I still don't actually have the time to play. Like today, I'm probably gonna put in another 4 hours, give or take. I couldn't sleep at all. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I came downstairs and I put in like 30 minutes just to play a little bit, because I was wide awake. I kept thinking about PoE. I wasn't even thinking about like how to build my character, what kind of items to do. I wasn't surfing the web. I was trying to sleep. I was trying so hard. I'm like, I want to wake up early tomorrow so I can like do like an early stream. I wanted to stream at like 7 or 8 a.m. and then well, I couldn't fall asleep. I was like, I want to be fresh, and I want to do like an early stream. And what was it? It's 2 p.m. now. I woke up at like 5 a.m., played for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, nah, this won't work. I'm like too tired. Went back to bed. Woke up at like 9 a.m. and like, you know, I got you know, I had to make breakfast, and then my in-laws came to visit, and then we wanted to watch some Olympics. And the next thing I knew, it was 2 o'clock. I'm like, holy crap, where did my day go? I want to play. Speaking of Olympics, did anyone watch the ceremony? It's so weird watching the Olympics with no crowd anymore. That's like, you know, we've had all these years of watching sports with an audience, and then like seeing like anything without a crowd, it was the weirdest thing. It was the weirdest thing. Oh my god. I honestly, like, it's one of those events, typically anytime it happens, Winter Olympics, Summer Olympics, I always have it like playing in the background. And then like you kind of know when something's happening when the audience starts cheering like woo, and then you take a look and you're like, oh cool, like, you know, they just scored or something happened. This person got first place. But without the audience, it's actually so weird watching Olympics this year. It's still good though. I you know, I'm glad they're hosting it. It's kind of weird they're doing it during COVID. Apparently there were a lot of people complaining, a lot of people protesting specifically. But I mean, I guess if they feel it's safe, then I suppose it's fine. But I'm, you know, in a way, I'm glad it's happening because there's some more stuff to watch on TV, I guess. All right, so we're going Chieftain. And I think the first thing I do is I just go full conversion. I get Nagamahu, Flames Advance. Every 10 seconds, we gain 100% physical damage, just extra fire damage. And then we do full conversion. And then later on, maybe I switch it for Ramako. So I get this one first, and then I probably pick up the Leech. And additionally, like, increased effect, 100% increased effect of buffs, and 100% increased activation range, which means maybe they'll like blink off screen. They don't have the teleportation range, but like maybe they'll like hit something close and kill it, and before I get a chance to run over, that's the dream, right? They hit something even further off screen, and then they just keep going if the activation range is far enough, because apparently right now the activation range is already like from the middle of the screen to the edge of the screen, so they can probably go like a full screen if they teleport twice, which is going to be cool. So I want to get this War's Herald afterwards. And then we probably get one of these two. We'll have to see. It's the activation range of Ancestral Totems? Oh, Ancestor Totems. Is this not an Ancestor Totem? Summon an Ancestor Totem. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. You know what? I was reading. I forgot what I was doing. I was reading POB, or like I was going through POB and looking at the tree the other day, and I was thinking about this build. And when I was reading the Chieftain Ascendancy, I don't know what happened, but I read it as 1,000%. What is it right now? It's 100%, right? 100% increased activation range. I read it as 1,000%. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have flicker lasers. And I basically spent the whole night just going like all giddy, going like, holy shit, dude, it's gonna be awesome. This thing's gonna teleport across like 10 screens, man. And then I was actually looking at like my tree, and I was like making, you know, some kind of tree at least. And I looked at the node again, and I'm like, oh man, 100%, still good. It's still good. It's like a nice bonus, but I mean, it's useful actually, especially if like the boss is over here and you're just trying to dodge it, and then your totems are in the corner doing stuff. You know, what'll happen is if it's too far away, your totems won't even activate. But hopefully with that node, you can. It'll be easier to do some bosses. Okay, so I picked up my. So that's the end. We got our Ascendancy. That's good. So let's go do the harvest boss. Honestly, damage is looking pretty good. Eventually it won't look so good anymore. And that's when like we're gonna need a new weapon upgrade. But so far it's fine. I'm pretty happy. And look at that. And honestly, it's like a pretty casual way to play. You just drop your totems. You know, people say it's like a snooze fest, and honestly, I kind of get it because you're not doing much. What I'm thinking about now is like, what do I do while the totems are activated? Because it's just a bunch of running around for me. It's a pretty good build for like the current stuff, like the league content, the expedition stuff, because like when the totems are activated, I'm just running around circles and opening chests. That's all I'm doing. or that's, you know, so far that's all I've been doing. Maybe I should like throw out a curse every now and then. You know, throw out an ancestral protector for more attack speed, but otherwise I'm not doing much. So I want to see if there are like some other skills I can pick up just so that I have something to do. Maybe use a war cry. I haven't really been doing that. Okay, so I have 100% converted to fire now, so I should stop using vulnerability actually. And I should be using flammability instead from now on. So when I pick up my 3
Your sickness
like
is ended.
body parts or whatever, I should go pick up like a new curse. Ooh, a sulfur flask. That could be useful. Let's do this. All right, so for those of you who are brand new, right? We're doing the Malachai quest right now, and the idea is, you gotta kill 3 of these mini bosses, and once they die, you pick up their organs, and then that'll allow you to fight Malachai. And honestly, right now, it's just about progression. Like the stuff I'm thinking about is EXP. You know, I do need, you know, like more levels, obviously. Better gear would always be good, but with the expedition stuff, I don't think about like gear too much, because for the most part, like a lot of my gear upgrades have come from expeditions, specifically gambles. That seems to be like where all my my gear upgrades is coming from. So once I start feeling a little weak, maybe I just re-roll the gambler a few times and then see if we can get some good gear. I don't know, maybe I've just been getting pretty lucky, but I've gotten some like decent upgrades, and I don't really pick up too much stuff off the ground. You know, instead most of the stuff I find is from the gamble.
The ancestors demanded.
All right, so we got the 3 parts. So I can turn that in right now, but before I do that, let's go back to Act 3 and pick up a different curse. So right now I'm using vulnerability, and vulnerability makes it so that one sec. Vulnerability makes it so you take more, like they take more damage from like physical attacks, right? But the idea is now that we have 100% conversion to fire, at least 100% physical conversion to fire. So we have some fire damage, some cold damage, and a decent amount of lightning damage, actually. Because we have so much lightning damage on the weapon itself. Most of it is fire, though. So we're probably just going to get flammability. Oh, but okay, there is a problem. There is a problem. The problem is I don't have enough intelligence to use flammability. I'll buy it, because I do need it eventually. What about punishment? Take increased damage on low life. That's not that interesting. Well, I'm definitely not using vulnerability anymore. So I gotta think of another curse. Punishment with a curse spot is OP? Well, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But what do I use?
What's up? Good luck to you.
Ellie weakness? I think it's gonna be the same.
Yes.
In fact, I can't even buy it, but I'm pretty sure I won't have enough intelligence for it. I only have 54 intelligence, I need 57. God damn it. Int. I mean, there are so many easy ways to get int. It's not like, you know, I can just take this node and then grab the HP nodes next level, I suppose. And I guess I can fight Malachai without curses. It's not like it's actually a problem. Craft int? You have a crafting bench? True. Is it worth it? Okay, might as well. Might as well. Okay, so now we got flammability. Let's move this guy. There we go. Hi, I'm Nix. Just jumped to say good luck and have fun at my work. Hope to come back and you're still live. Yeah, I think I'll be playing for a bit today. Hope you're having a good time at work, and maybe I'll see you later, GameTop.
You and I will create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Creation.
Punishment without a curse spot is meh. With a curse spot, it's like 600% increased damage taken and 120% overkill damage reflected. That is pretty insane. Okay, so this should be my curse. Well, damage seems to be pretty good. All right.
Now,
Easy enough.
see if you truly understand what it means to be nightmare. Nightmare is the true eternal.
Wow, okay.
Accept
The heart is actually just getting crushed. Holy cow.
nightmare is the true eternal. Why are you so in love with death?
This thing is actually really strong. Well, I'm over leveled, right? I'm not that over leveled. Nice. That's pretty easy.
Do you hear me, Kitava?
Thieves' Torment.
Dead.
Increased quantity of items found. Can't use other rings.
You are the
All elemental resistances. Life gain for each enemy hit. Mana gain for each enemy hit. Seems like a... Do you want a dream? I can't use it. It's lower now? Oh. Wait. Will it actually sell for something? Wait. Let me throw up a shop. It's solid day one. I can see it being solid day one. Yeah. Let's pull out the unique stuff in the folder. Well, let's see if we can sell it for something, because I'm not gonna need it right now. 5 chaos.
Go where you are needed.
Ooh, this is this axe better? A little bit more attack speed. It's probably not better. My thing has a lot of damage right now. No, it's so much worse. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. This thing, I priced it too cheap. What the heck? I need to price check it actually. Rouse, Thieves' Torment. 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 chaos, 7 chaos, 7 chaos. I think I can actually get 8 for it.
What do you need now?
Totems gain all resistance, 10% melee damage. Attack damage while dual wielding. I think I'm just gonna sell this. I don't need that.
Go where you are needed.
My totems aren't really dying, so that's not a problem. All right, we're on to Act 5. Let's keep going.
The corruption will...
They all act with care.
Man, mana is still a problem though. Like, I don't really have a good way of getting mana back. I think I need to pick up like Clarity or something. Or even like, I don't know, Rallying Cry maybe? How do you get mana back on a totem build? There's no leech. I don't think I've ever played like melee totems. And if I did, it's been so long. I actually don't know how you do mana sustain. Clarity for spell totems. I don't know anything about melee totems. Yeah, I actually don't know. And I don't have enough intelligence to support, like, you know, high clarity. I don't have that much mana in the first place. Maybe just a flask. I mean, the flask is doing fine, honestly. But I'm pretty much popping this flask like all the time. I would imagine maybe it does worse against bosses, but I guess it's only been an inconvenience. It actually hasn't gotten me killed yet, so maybe I'm just like complaining for the sake of complaining, you know? Okay, one thing I do need to consider is I got Fortify attached to Leap Slam, but I feel like this is a Vigilant Strike situation for sure. Because leaping into the pack just to get Fortify seems a little dangerous. Like, maybe I could try something like I saw someone try I forgot who. Someone was doing Vigilant Strike Ancestral Call, which seemed pretty good. You don't need to be that close and you probably still get a hit in. Maybe I'll give that a try later. Okay, let's see. Immune to cold damage is not a problem. And then let's get some of this orange stuff. Is there anything over here? No? That's literally everyone who uses Vigilant Strike. Honestly, I've never used Vigilant Strike before. I thought everyone does like General's Cry Vigilant Strike. Is that not a thing? If you don't use Ancestral Call, you're not gonna get hit shit. Well, like when I saw that, like I was like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense. But it definitely, I didn't think of that. You know, if I didn't look it up, like how people use Vigilant Strike, I'm sure I would have just put in like Vigilant Strike. End of story, you know, that's it. So yeah, it actually, you know, Vigilant Strike, Ancestral Call makes a lot of sense. I actually didn't know that's how you use it. Actually, I should probably go do that now. If I have the... If I have the sockets, I might not. Yeah, if I don't have the sockets, there's not much I can do, huh? I guess I don't need this. But that doesn't solve anything. I don't need this. Okay, so I have... I don't need... Okay, I have some space. So here's Ancestral Call. Okay, Ancestral Call, Fortify, Vigilant Strike. Vigilant Strike, that's Act 1, right?
What little help I can offer is yours.
So like, Vigilant Strike, Fortify, Ancestral Call. If I had a 4-link, maybe I would put faster attack, but that's probably fine. And then we put that here. So how long is that? 9 seconds of Fortify? That's pretty good. Okay, and then Leap Slams on faster attack. Cool.
Take care.
Yeah, this is actually something that I didn't know before, which makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I guess I never played with Vigilant Strike before. I'm sure I played lots of melee build. I just never did this. But Vigilant Strike, Fortified, Ancestral Call. It makes so much sense now that I'm looking at it. And now I get so much more Fortify. 9 seconds of it? So much better than the 5 seconds I had before.
I will see. For freedom.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
What are my resistances like? Wow, a lot of lightning. No fire. So let's do like I guess we'll just do a fire ring.
Freedom comes.
Pretty good. Attributes, damage, mana. No life. And even more lightning res. I could do this. Actually, least less damage. I could do this. I get less resistance, but it's a little bit more balanced this way, so maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Yeah, let's try to sell that ring at 7 chaos, because 8 was too much.
Farewell.
I cannot do this yet.
Okay, there's another level. Nice. Holy crap, it takes me a whole second to hit with Vigilant Strike. It's so slow. I guess it's mostly for like bosses? Or maybe I just need more attack speed. I could do this. More damage with fire. That seems pretty good. And then we also get some like fire pen as well. Okay, not a problem so far. Feeling great actually. Wow, it's actually 11 seconds of fortify. That is a lot. But fortify isn't as strong anymore, right? You still get the base reduction, which is pretty good. Oh, I accidentally clicked that. I should have at least turned it blue. Oops. At base it's good, you just can't scale it as high. Fortify is still strong, 20% less damage taken is nutty always. Yeah, agreed. Immune to chaos, cannot... Hits cannot be critical strikes, okay. Let's do this. Is there anything down here? There's not much here. Can I reach like all 4 of these? No, that's fine. Let's do this. Then let's do this. Nice. So yeah, like I said, whenever I'm doing these expeditions, all I'm doing is just running around opening chests. I just let the totems do all the jumping around and all the attacking. My job is to just pick up loot. It's actually like a really chill way to play. Going through the axe at least, it's like super chill. I'm having a lot of fun.
My mana is gone.
Okay. Easy enough. Alright, it looks like we're gonna be able to fight Katava really soon, actually. Actually, no, I have to go through quite a bit. Never mind. Probably still like half an hour away. At best. Alright, maybe I'll try to speed it up a little bit. One thing I noticed is, maybe because my attack speed isn't great, like I'm not clearing super... Actually, no, I'm clearing pretty fast. I'm clearing pretty fast, I'm just running real slow. Like I get distracted. Yeah, that was not true. I'm actually going pretty fast. At least by my standards.
Got another
Okay, so I would probably unlock those chests over there. There's stuff here too. And there's artifacts. Maybe I want to work on the stuff here instead. We blow up like one here. We blow something up here.
You know what you're doing.
And then we can't get much further, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just do here.
Stay safe.
Okay, Rog, what do you have right now? Eye level is... well, not that low, actually. But there's no items I really want. So I'm just gonna go ahead and deposit all of your currency. I don't need your stuff. I'm feeling pretty tanky right now. 1500 HP. Feeling pretty good.
This'll do nicely, Exile. This'll do nicely, Exile.
I think I went the wrong way here. I'm gonna go ahead and backpedal here.
I cannot do this yet.
I've got another one for you.
Oh! Alright. Another level. Some more damage. I think for the next bit, I'm just gonna like start picking up damage notes. Monsters are immune to physical damage, but if I convert it at all, I don't think they're immune to that, so... I think I'm fine. Monsters are immune to fire damage. That is basically a hard pass. Okay, so we'll start with this one here.
Seems risky.
I can do this. Maybe... dang it. Guess we'll just do that. Okay, yeah, they're not immune to this.
Stay safe.
All right. I'm getting a whole bunch of these pieces, which is pretty nice.
Don't eat them
The
up.
more artifacts, the better, I guess. Man. You know, the whole point of like sleeping early yesterday was so that I could get like a good night's rest and just be like fit for today. But like I was so excited to play. It's like a kid going on his first field trip, you know? Like I didn't I ended up not sleeping well. I'm like I feel like an old man. A delirium. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get something.
Hail.
I don't know if delirium actually interacts with the expeditions much. You can get deliriums in this zone. That's a bug, is it? Actually, I remember they said deliriums aren't supposed to show up till like Act 7 or something. Delirium isn't supposed to start until after Innocence is dead?
I cannot carry this.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was much later. Actually, wait, that makes sense. I've gotten deliriums in like Quarry and stuff. No, Quarry is Act 10. What am I talking about? Hey, Red Butterbox, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're having a good weekend, and I hope you're having a good first start of the PoE week. I don't know if you're actually playing though. But welcome. Thanks for tuning in. You can see my scuff build. Emnix, I have the loot drop set to soft, so it will stay highlighted after it drops, so it still disappears. I have to constantly hit Alt to see what's on the ground. How can I make it highlight all the time? Yeah, what Dream said, press Z. You probably pressed it by accident at one point in time. If you press Z, it toggles the items, see? So if I press Z, I have to hold Alt to see it. Wait, where were my delirium drops? Were those the delirium drops? It was like nothing. What did I get? I got a ring. Honestly, I don't even remember. I think I was reading chat at the time. Did I get anything? I don't think I got anything. If I did, it was all garbage. Okay, well, at least I got some like decent pack size or something. You're welcome, Jay. Okay, let's take a look at the small. Maybe it has good damage. It does not. It's decent attack speed for a two-hander. But otherwise, not too interesting. All right. Corrupt the zone, reflect 10% physical damage. That's not a problem. Okay. Man, I'm actually leveling up really quickly. This is nice. Alright, the last level goes to Lava Lash, so that's a little bit more damage here. Damage with weapons penetrates fire res, as well as 30% increased fire damage. That's pretty good. I guess I'm going out over here and picking up like the totem nodes. Yeah, okay. It's actually a little chilly today. The sun, it looks like it's gonna rain or something. Man, it's cold. Just looking a little gloomy outside today. But maybe that's a good thing. When it's like a gloomy day, I'm like not inclined to go outside. When it's nice, I'm like, man, I'm wasting a nice day staying inside. So maybe like this is the day for it to be gloomy. All right. Everything it do be dying. Oh, bears.
The world must be
Okay.
cleansed of impurity. Rise. I am the Emperor.
Discord. Hey, man.
Your build seems pretty cool so far.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of totems slamming the ground. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Rise.
Have you played the spell version of that? Like
Spell
spell totem?
totem.
I am the new
Yeah.
and the eternal.
Spell totem how?
Innocence.
You know how like you drop totems down and they slam around? I've seen some people play like versions of that where they drop totems down and totems use spells. But I think there's a unique chest where
Like ice bolt totems or freeze pulse totems, stuff like that. I've done it a long time ago. I didn't like it. It wasn't that fun. But the fact that my totems like run around for me is quite enjoyable.
that aesthetic appeal.
Yeah. Well, not only that, it's like the problem with like normal totems is they're just static, right?
Yeah.
And so like you have to drop them a lot more often. Here it's like it's almost like they're automated,
I see.
which is oh holy shit, I died to him. Wow. I didn't expect that to happen. How's your build going?
Pretty good. I actually find that I like the trap mine style. I thought I would like, hate it. I never really played it, but
Oh yeah?
it feels kind of good to like throw it down and run away.
Yeah, it's actually
Innocence.
it's pretty fast, I would say, you know?
Yeah.
You and only you.
Or like it's like a cool style of just, you know, hit and run kind of thing.
Exactly. And in terms of leveling, it's definitely easier to level
The
than some of
fuck?
the other ones. DC were just
Yeah, DC'd.
total up. League starts much better than previous though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, last league start was bad.
Terrible.
So I'm not even gonna use that as a baseline. You know, it's not fair to the game.
Do you do these excavation things?
Yeah,
Remember,
I do it just for the artifacts at the very least. You know,
once Kitava has gone,
Fair enough.
like even if I'm not gonna buy anything, I'd like to keep the artifacts for later.
Do you go for these like the remnants more, or do you go for like treasure chests more?
I go for the treasure chests. I don't actually know what's better.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you do the remnants, like the skulls, right? Is that what you're referring to?
No, like unearthed remnant, the things that give like modifiers and stuff.
Oh. I go for the remnants. I go for the remnants and I try to hit as many treasure chests as I can.
Farewell.
But apparently they say like getting big mobs is important too, because that's how you get like the reroll currency. I don't know if that's true.
How do you get the big mobs? Like which one?
You know, like the big skulls.
The skulls?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, time to pick up some more damage. I killed Solaris and Lunaris. Solaris dropped a spider silk robe. And I screamed, and then it wasn't a soul mantle. Then Lunaris dropped one too, and it was a soul mantle? Oh, that is Pog. Holy crap, it's a roller coaster of emotions.
hello.
Soul mantle at this point, isn't that like an X?
I don't know.
Isn't a soul mantle this early on about an X?
Maybe? I guess I take a Grand Flask right now. And then for this... I mean, I don't use any of these skills, so I guess I'll just take the Freezing Pulse one? Linked it is. Unlinked it's a few chaos, but it's still hype for me. Soul Mantle is one of my staple drops. I've always dropped one day, 1 or 2 of League. Oh, nice.
What in damnation have you done?
What in damnation have you done? Well, actually, I just killed Innocence. I think this is actually like a pretty good spot to end the episode. So what do we do today? This episode. We got our first ascendancy. We are now a chieftain. Killed Malachai. Let's see. We upgraded our build a little bit. We added Vigilant Strike into our build. We added Ancestral Protector for more attack speed into our build. And then in terms of our passives, we went down here. We picked up some more damage. And now we're heading over for more the totem nodes, which is, you know, I guess more damage. And then next episode, I guess we're going to be doing Kitava as well as moving on into the other acts. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you could leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.